Hi, water signs. This is Amanda with Amandarosetarot, Tarot, and we're here to do your monthly reading for August, okay? So you guys had 102 views for your July monthly reading, so you guys are way ahead the other elements, so you guys get your first reading, okay? So this goes out to all Cancer, Scorpio, and Pisces. I'm going to tell you first a little bit about water signs, and then we'll get on with the reading, okay? So, water signs, you guys, you're very observant. You guys are very good at reading people's body language. You can usually pick up on things that other people really can't. You guys really have an intuitive side, and it borders on, psychic. So a lot of people that do have psychic powers are water signs, okay? You guys are very emotional. Water is in the tarot related to emotions. So you guys have a lot of emotions and can be very ultra sensitive. So sometimes your emotions can be so intense that they feel, like they're hitting you like a tidal wave. And, that can be hard sometimes for you guys because you guys are so ultra sensitive. You guys can also sometimes be a little bit wishy-washy. I'm not saying all the time. We all, have those times when we can be wishy-washy. But you guys will need some time, personal space to think, to unwind, when you feel that coming over you. It's best just to, stay away from everybody and really focus on your thoughts and your dreams, okay? So that's a good thing, definitely a good thing. Also, water signs, you guys make good writers, musicians, and anything really in the creative realm, okay? So let's get on to the reading for you guys. So I've picked 8 random cards from different decks that I have. We've got the Gilded deck, we've got the Rider-Waite deck, we've got the Gypsy fortune cards, we've got the Ruin deck, we've got the Marcellus deck, we've got the Zombie Tarot, we've got the Witch's Wisdom Oracle cards, and I threw in a Romance Angel Oracle card for all you romantics out there. But this is going to be a general reading. I'm not sure what will come out. Maybe love, maybe general, but we'll see, okay? So we're going to start here with the Gilded Tarot, and let's see what you guys got. Hopefully you can see this. Okay, so you guys got the Emperor, okay? So the Emperor, this could be a fire sign, an Aries. The Emperor is the number 4 in the tarot. So the number 4 has to do with balance, stability. This is a very stable person. Could be you, could be the other person, but this is a very masculine person. They're a leader, they're a fatherly type. They're very action driven. They have a lot of power. On their head, I said flower. Flower power. They wear you can see the laurel leaves on his head. So that signifies triumph and success. As you see his robe, he dresses very regally. He has fine clothing, which represents his status and his financial power. So this is a very powerful person. He also has one finger pointed up at the heavens and one pointed down at the earth. So, he receives his wisdom from heaven, and he uses that power here on earth, okay? He's very powerful, like I said. He uses his logic and reason to make, decisions. So that may be what you need to do, okay? Base things on fact and have a calm head. because the Emperor never, you know, loses his temper or gets too emotional. And since you guys are water signs, you know, you guys are very emotional. So this might be telling you, you know, have a calm head and make decisions based on facts rather than on your emotions, which, you know, water signs do have a tendency to do that. So this could be a person that you're dealing with, or this could just be a sign telling you, you know, to be more logical and use reason in a situation that you may be in, okay? But let's look at the other cards to really know a little bit more of what you guys might need to do, okay? And the next, this is the Rider-Waite deck. Okay, you guys got the Queen of Wands. So another fire sign. This could be a Leo. This person, they're very authoritative. They're very proud. They're very fiery. They've been through a battle, so they're really ready for anything that comes, you know, in front of them. But they're also, they're very loyal, okay, to those people that are close to them. They have a magnetic quality, you know, that draws you to them. They're very noble. You know, they're a social lioness and also a positive advisor. They appreciate attention, but it's really not necessary. They have high expectations in a relationship or with the friends that they keep. They really expect a lot of them in a relationship. And since we do have the Emperor and the Queen right next to each other, this could be two people. It could be a relationship, but I don't see any bad energy between them, but they're not looking at each other. They may be focusing on their own things at this time. That could be one thing that's going on for you guys, but there's a lot of different people watching, so just take what resonates with you from this reading. Okay, so next let's move on to the Gypsy fortune cards, and let's see what you guys got. Okay, you guys got the clouds. So as you can see, the clouds are light on one side and dark on the other side. So this could mean that a storm is coming in, or it already did. It could be between this Queen and the Emperor, okay? But this is telling you to, you know, be careful that, you know, you're not daydreaming too much. You might need to wake up in a situation. You know, maybe there's a situation that you've come here in question of, and it's telling you that it might just be a dream. Maybe you've had your head in the clouds too long, and it's time to get out before you get struck by lightning, because the storm, if it hasn't come in already, it's coming in. So this is a warning, you know, that things may be temporary. There may be changes that are coming. You know, it's okay to dream, but don't dream too much because, you know, things may not be what they seem to be, or, you know, things could be changing pretty soon. There could be a storm that's coming in, or it may have already, since these two figures here aren't looking at each other, this storm may have already come in and it's brought change, okay? That might be the situation, that there's change coming in, or has already come into you. Maybe your dreams, you know, at this time are not reality, okay? And maybe you're focusing too much on your dreams, and you need to get grounded here, okay? So let's look at your Ruin card. Okay, so this is, now these, I know it doesn't look like that's how it's pronounced, but I did look up the pronunciation of the cards because it's so hard to learn these cards. So it's now these, and it translates to need. And it says the earthly meaning is needs, self-restraint, avoidance of greed, and patience. The spiritual meaning is I don't know that word. Transcendence and the soul. So I'm not sure if you guys can see that. But what this card talks about is life's necessities, okay? So it's good to have wants and desires, but we really need to get back to the basics of, you know, what's necessary in your life. A lot of people think this card represents two sticks, you know, which is the spark of life and the first tools, you know, that the cavemen used, you know, to create fire. So it's getting back to the necessities of life. You know, the cavemen, they didn't have all these, you know, knickknacks, and, you know, they didn't have all this, you know, pictures on the wall, and they didn't have all the extra things that we now think are necessary in our lives. You know, they basically had a place to sleep, they had fire, they had water, you know, and that's what they focused on, is having what they really needed, and not what they thought they wanted, because back then you couldn't go to, you know, couldn't go to Target and, you know, just pick up a bunch of crap. You only had what you could find and what you could make, okay? A lot of people also think this looks like a cross, you know, in Christianity. So that could be, you know, something too, getting back to your faith. And this card has a lot of different meanings. Some people say it looks like a tree, which could be related to the story of Odin and how he spent 9 days, you know, hung to the tree of life. You know, he suffered during those 9 days, tied up to that tree, but he did it to gain enlightenment. You know, he did that to himself. He, you know, wanted to sacrifice something so that he could gain something. So, you know, this may also talk about, you know, withdrawing yourself from something on purpose, okay? Distancing yourself from something, you know, to gain enlightenment, as Odin did. So, you know, this card has a lot of different meanings. You know, take whatever, you know, you feel relates to your situation. But with these two people, it could be a separation that's necessary. You know, maybe you wish that things were different, but, you know, there's a separation, okay? That could be for some people out there. So this also could be a progression, you know, from a relationship, realizing that, you know, what you were thinking of it wasn't really true, getting back to what you really need in your soul, what you really want, okay? So let's look at the next card in the Marcellus Stack. Okay, you guys got the Nine of Cups. So this is your wishes and your dreams coming true. Okay, so I think if you guys can get back to the basics, you know, with the Now These card, you know, you guys can get that fulfillment and well-being and contentment that you really want, okay? This card talks about dreams coming true, you know, love flowing openly between people, communication, reaching, you know, new depths, you know, creative ideas coming in, energy coming in, and a smooth and effortless relationship, okay? No difficulties in a relationship, just having, you know, total joy and love and contentment in a relationship, okay? So it could be getting back to what you really need versus what you desire, you know, and once you do that, I think that you will get these wishes that you really do desire, okay? So let's look what the Zombie Tarot has for you guys. Okay, the Justice card. So for some of you, this could be a Libra that you're dealing with. But this is truth. This is fairness. In the zombie world, an eye for an eye and a tooth for a tooth takes on a new meaning, okay? You know, the humans and the zombies are at war here. And thankfully, justice is here to restore harmony, to right any wrongs. You know, karma has come in to give you or the other person a slap on the back of the head, to, you know, fight a good fight and not be the person that gets that karmic slap on the back of the head. Because as long as you have done the right thing in a situation, then karma's not going to come back to you. Karma's going to come back on the person that has done the wrong. So just remember, you know, to be fair, to be truthful this month, and this karma will not come back on you. Okay, so justice will be served and harmony is going to be restored this month for you guys. So that's a good card to get. I really like when that card comes up, because it means, you know, everything's going to be fair. Okay, so that's good. And we've got the Witch's Wisdom, which I felt like picking that card for some reason. I haven't used that deck since I first purchased it. So wanted to give you guys some Witch's Wisdom this month. Okay, you guys got your own element. You guys got water. And the keyword here is cleansing. So you guys know all about water. You know, it's about your feelings and, you know, not falling into the trap of negative thoughts, okay? So with water here, you know, this card is telling you that you may need this cleansing. The spirit of water wants to come in and heal your emotions, your pain, your hurt. You want to feel cleansed and refreshed. You know, this is saying let the water wash away any pollutants that you've been drowning in. Okay, and just know that your emotions are different from others. You know, you feel things very deeply. You're very sensitive, and that's a gift. So you really need to protect it. Okay, don't let others, you know, push you around. Okay, you're very sensitive. You know, let go of these negative thoughts and protect yourself from others. Okay, you guys, you know, water signs have that psychic ability. You know, maybe you're tapping into that. Maybe you're experiencing a new psychic awareness within yourself. Okay, so don't go against the flow anymore. Also, this could mean drink more water. We all need to hear that. You know, I don't drink enough water. We all have that problem. Some people don't, but it's saying drink more water. Maybe spend time at the sea this month. You know, if where you live, it's not wintertime, you know, try to spend time at the sea, connect with the sea, the water, and dive in, you know, swim now and let your heart be free. Okay, let go of these pollutants that are drowning you, whatever that may be for you. Everyone out there, let go of that and feel the freeness, okay? Cleanse yourself. And the final card here I picked is the Romance Angel card. I just felt like picking a romance card for you guys because I know some of you guys might be dealing with a relationship. With the Emperor and the Queen of Wands here, I think there could be a separation in a relationship for some people. So let's look at this. Okay, you guys got chemistry, and it says there's a strong magnetic attraction here. So this card has a lot of different meanings. So you could be feeling a pull towards someone. You share a chemistry with someone this month. And chemistry is an intense, pleasurable sensation that draws you towards someone. So you may feel this magnetic chemistry with someone. And you know, if you are in a relationship with someone and it's not your partner, then you might want to be careful and weigh the options. You know, maybe you've been debating whether or not you should break up with someone, you know, because maybe you do have this chemistry with someone else. So just weigh the options first if you are in a committed relationship. But if you're single here, this is giving you the green light to go ahead. You know, it's telling you the chemistry is mutual, and there's a reason why you are drawn to this person, okay? Because, you know, they feel this way, you feel this way, you guys are just, you're being drawn together, okay? And it could be the angels want you guys to have each other, okay? So it also speaks of lack of chemistry. So maybe, you know, you're feeling discontent because, you know, you initially had this chemistry with someone, but the spark is gone, okay? The spark is burned out. So call on the angels, you know, to help restore this spark, this romance. You know, be playful, laugh, be thoughtful towards, you know, if it's not your partner, towards others. And the angels will, you know, bring this in for you. They want you to have that mutual connection. They want you to have chemistry, and they want you to be happy. So however your situation, you know, how this applies to you, the angels want you to be happy. Okay, so this month, you know, cleanse yourself. Don't focus on the negative. Karma's going to come in. It's going to restore, you know, the truth and the balance in a situation. And things are going to be better. You're going to see your wishes and your dreams coming true. There may be some clouds, dark clouds that you've had to go through or that you will go through, but in the end, everything is going to be good. So I'm going to leave it at that. And you guys, thank you so much. Check out my links at the bottom. If you would like to purchase any of these decks, I'll have the links down below for you. And check out my other links. If you'd like a personal reading, I also have my email below. Email me and we can discuss you know, what you're looking for, okay? So thank you guys, and have a wonderful month of August, and I will see you again next month. Bye-bye.